They played better than us, prepared better than us, and obviously executed better than us, coached better than us, and they came out ready to play, and we didn't do a very good job of withstanding that first wave and responding. So I've got to do a really good job this week of figuring out what went wrong and making sure that doesn't happen again, and get our guys motivated. Motivation's not the right word. Get our guys confident to go play next week and defend our stadium, in which we're undefeated in this the 2 years of this program, and then take a deep breath and regroup in the bye week and get some guys healthy, and then have a great final 3-game stretch.
Tom, how shocked are you at what happened tonight?
Really shocked. I thought we had a really good week of preparation. There was obviously some issues with some health, but you know, we've got guys out there battling, playing as hard as they can, and yeah, shocked is a good word.
The turnovers early, how much did that play a role? Set it tone for
a lot. You know, when you play a team like that at their place, that's fresh, that's hungry, motivated. You know, to give them life like that. What was the first 2 series, I believe, on offense? To give the ball right back to them, put our defense in awful field position, and like you said, I think set the tone for the game, and you're playing catch up the whole game from that point on.
Tom, you've been without injuries and stuff, but defensively since the Navy game, it just hasn't seemed like the same unit. Is that a product of the injuries, or is there something that you've run into as far as what other teams are doing?
Yeah, and everybody's banged up at this point in the year. So for me to give a blanket statement on what's wrong with the defense, I think would be unfair at this point without watching the tape. But yeah, we're banged up, but that's not an excuse. I mean, we got to do a good job of evaluating how banged up we are, and if a guy is in there that's banged up, and because he's banged up is actually hurting our defense, then we need to get guys ready behind them to put in. And so again, immense introspection when you lose a game like that, and we'll leave no stone unturned to figure out why that happened.
What is the message to your team now? What your goal? We know what your goals were. What your goals are now? How are they amended? How do you look at that? What do you tell your team?
Oh, you don't look at any goals other than we got a 1-game season against UCF this week at home, where we've been pretty dang good, and we get through this 1-game season and prepare harder, better than we've prepared this past week, and we can take a deep breath after that game, and then we got a 3-game season after that. But it's a 1-game season to get to that bye week and put everything we got into protecting our home stadium and preparing and executing better than we did tonight.
SMU seemed to do a good job kind of keeping Greg from getting loose. What did you see in that regard? Anything they were doing?
A lot of twisting up front to put a little pressure on them up the middle, but then still have guys containing on the outside. So, really good plan by them. We've got to be able to stand in there and throw the ball, especially when we're down. And we got sacked by a 4-man rush a couple times tonight, and we can't let that happen.
Tom, what is the right word to describe emotions right now beyond shock? Is this an embarrassing loss for the team? Or if that's the wrong word, what is the right word?
No, not embarrassing. I mean, our guys play their tails off. So I think you'd be embarrassed by lack of effort. But we don't have that on this team, that's for sure. We got a bunch of guys in there that it matters. Just the emotion is, I don't know, whatever emotion defines the fact that, you know, I feel like I gotta do more. I gotta do better, you know, obviously I didn't do that tonight or this week leading up to the game.
You're a competitor. Is it painful having to listen to that while you're trying to talk to us?
More than you know.
Anything else? Tom, when you map out things and goals, and it's always American athletic, with the second loss, how do you approach it with the guys until the night? You needed help, now you need a lot of help
Sure.
To get back to the
Well, the goal has to be to, I mean, again, that's a big picture goal that we set going into every season, and we've got to, you know, look a lot more short term now, and the goal has to be to prepare and execute better this week against UCF and not worry about the conference. I mean, that's the farthest thing from our mind. We can't let SMU beat us twice. We've got to come out and prepare to win a football game, and then, you know, get our swagger back a little bit and go from there.
Any update on Ed?
Yeah, it wasn't a knee. I think it was a pretty severe just contusion in the lower thigh, right above the knee. I think he'll be okay. I mean, obviously we got to get.
Any other injuries of note?
Isaiah was concussed and out on the first or second kickoff. Other than that, I don't. You know, I gotta talk to our trainers and find out, you know, where we're banged up.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.